3-tone mark, 3-tone mark, 3-tone mark. 3-tone mark, 3-tone mark, 3-tone mark.
Every last corpus who sign on.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
Cut down the...
make the Lotus proud.
Three to one mark. I'm marking the days.
Equalizer is working for us now. Marking a possessed Exalizer. Deal with it while you still can. Exalizer suppressed. Purge it before.
Why is the game so laggy?
Keep any roaming thrax away from that Exalizer until it discharges. That'll make this cascade in the mud. Possessed Exalizer located. Purge it and make it work for us. Exalizer spent.
Oh yeah, I changed my school for the first time.
void manifestation is possessing an Exalizer. Stop it before it beats the cascade. We're down an Exalizer. Working on backups. Contamination spreading.
Sorry, I got distracted. I don't know if something flew through the controls right now for me. It's like I forgot something.
Exalizer has been retired.
I think the numbers are throwing me off. Yeah, the numbers are throwing me off so much, man. Not mine. Who brings their cordon bleu here?
Exalizer succumbing to void possession.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't check something. Okay, it is showing. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Our enemy has abandoned valuable supplies. This is yours now. I've opened an extraction bridge. Your choice when to use it. Contamination subsiding. We're down an Exalizer, working on backups. The void cascade just hit a new level of intensity. Be careful. You have no idea what it can manifest.
No, go. Why does it go such a shitlord, man? Why? Typical Ash players. Can you guys like come over here? Why you guys not coming over here?
Spent Exalizer has been retired.
Why? Okay.
been cracked open.
What
Finish
are
your
you guys
mission to
doing?
Find out what's inside.
This discovery might interest you.
I... I don't want to say, man. Did I fix Valkyr?
Just lost an Exalizer to possession. Get it back.
Where? How? It was conquered almost.
Now, it's not dormant anymore.
Fluid contamination critical. Do these invaders have any idea what demons they have invoked upon us all? Any nearby attackers will degrade the Exalizer's performance. Clear them out to get the system working full steam.
Okay, 1-8, we can stick the spear up your ass thing.
That's it. You
Where's the
opened
Void Angel?
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Well, I can't do the Void Angel because otherwise we're gonna lose.
Cascade is approaching critical levels. Your time is running out. This cascade is growing out of control.
Who started the Void Angel? Oh, it doesn't work on you?
Cascade receding.
Okay, how's the angel? Oh my god, can we have 5 seconds for ourselves, man? Did you disable me or what? Where's the angel? Yo, homies, where's the angel?
The angel is trying to retreat into the void so it can heal. Follow it and stop it.
See, the one overpowered skill that you can use.
Spent Exalizer has been
And I can finally use it as well with the Valkyr.
That's the way. Break it down, body and soul.
Exalizer suppressed. Purge it before it makes the contamination worse. We're down an Exalizer. Working on backups.
You can't hurt it while those dimensional orbs are out. Use your void body to absorb them.
D, what is this malarkey? The balls are disappearing.
Cascade is approaching critical levels. Your time is running out. Contamination levels going in the wrong direction.
Guys, go.
Yes! It won't be shrugging that off.
How are you guys losing? How are you guys losing things left and right?
Is purged. Any casualties you inflict within its field will bring the contamination level down. Exalizer spent.
What the?
Enemy bounty
There.
secured.
The belt seems doing much better. Yeah, I just... yesterday at night, I honestly don't know why sometimes I specify extra. You know, the problem with me specifying extra information is that it feels like I'm lying. Because usually if you overshare information, it means you're lying. I know that much from my life, because, like, everybody in my life lies to me. And they overshare information. So basically, I'm about to run out of energy. That's fantastic. Why was I running out of energy? Oh, right, because I was in cat mode while doing the thing. I was wasting my energy over there. Okay, don't worry, I can recover energy fast. Thanks to my 3 orbs.
Now the Exolize purged. Any casualties you inflict within its field will bring the contamination level down.
Well done, Kennedy. Your payoff is over.
But yesterday I was looking up a video. You know, everybody that makes Warframe videos. I think I looked up like 3 or 4. You know the guys with like the fancy editing in the videos, trying to show off Valkyr. So they're all playing in. I just found this very funny. Every single video of Valkyr that I saw recently. I should disable numbers if I have time.
Contamination levels going in the wrong direction.
But was looking at the numbers yesterday.
Exolizer has been retired.
In the video of other people, including mine when I was editing the video, I saw something very interesting with Valkyr. I was barely triggering melee influence, even at like 70% chance of triggering status. Because Valkyr kills enemies so fast like this, or like especially like this, that I don't have like you literally can't trigger melee influence like this. So when I saw that yesterday in my videos, I was like, oh wait. Because here's the funny part. The few videos that I saw where people were still making melee influence work, which I thought was the way to go, it turns out it doesn't work. Melee influence doesn't work with Valkyr. Unless you have a slow kill of rate. That's why I was making the joke like, oh, the Praetos is still better. Because it turns out all those videos were showing the equivalent to like Praetos damage, like 1 million or 2 on Valkyr. Can I stab you on the floor? Yeah, I can. Okay, never
Just
mind.
lost an Exolizer to possession. Get it back. Any nearby attackers will degrade the Exolizer's performance. Clear them out to get the
they will,
system
won't
running
they?
full steam.
Oh, you're here. By the way, did the Void Cascade disappear?
Exolizer spent. Our enemies found
God, I need to do something like right about now. But the Void Cascade is about to disappear. Okay, whatever, man. Oh no! Oh team, I'm so sorry about this. Hold on, I need to do something, man. Fuck me. I need to do something. Hold on. Fuck me. You see, this is the problem with being an adult. I was waiting for something, I didn't get it, and then I got the phone call.
We're down an Exalizer, working on backups.
I just like got a ring about the thing that I was waiting for. And I don't know where the exit was. What's the exit, man? Sorry, team. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Just when I selected it. Okay, I'll be right back.
Your will was greater. This is good.
Did I miss my... Pure Ebola, man. People are Ebola. People have no right to exist. People are pure Ebola. People are a mistake, honestly. People are the biggest mistake in the whole world. I just... Let's go, Midnight.
Keep the enemy busy while a fellow tunnel operative raids
I don't know
the
why
ship
people
for
do
supplies.
this.
Ready? Trigger the alarm.
It's my time off, let me be. No, we gotta wait until the last minute to contact you. Just open door, cat.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out.
Alright, I don't have the Zinru keys.
Sending auxiliary life support.
By the way, I'm gonna keep an eye out on health orbs. I barely see any health orbs drop, honestly. I have no idea how people use equilibrium on this cat.
Get ready for a capsule.
But yeah.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area.
Where are all the enemies?
Activating it will buy you more time.
Is this a sortie or no? Anyways, I was about to mention Firewalker, but a Metro Walker. What is she, a dog? I barely have any combo multipliers, man. I hate that slidey attack.
Life support incoming.
Yo, where are all the enemies? Yo! See, 5 times combo.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Oh, alright, because I spent my combo just now. I got the dispatch speed, but that's about it, and there are like such few enemies that I can't pick up my combo in time. Okay, how many red orbs are there on the field of love? I saw 2 so far. Let's count. There's 2, okay? There's 2 red orbs so far. Do people just not evolve past Warframe from 2018? Someone out there is gonna be like, well, maybe you picked up the orb and you healed, and I'm like, have my claws out. Okay, so far I saw like 8 orbs, right? Maybe 8, give or take. Let's be generous and say 8. 8 out of each time I get an energy orb, it's 81 energy. And I'm constantly spinning it up in my number 4. So... Okay. Okay, so let me run the math for a second. 1,200 energy divided by 81. How many orbs did I pick up? At minimum, I picked up 14 orbs, 14 energy orb versus like the 8... Sorry, not even 8, 6. So far, 6 only. Don't. So far, 8. 6 health orbs. 6 health orbs multiplied by 6 times 55 energy, assuming it works. You know, 90% of the time it doesn't work. It actually only gives you 25 energy if you're full on one or the other. So far I would have gotten 333 energy. That's it. I would have gotten 333 energy. That's it. Okay? Let this sink in for a minute. You'd have gotten 333 energy, which at 81, 80, 80, 160. This means in 4 energy orbs, I got the same amount of energy or even more than literally the fucking equilibrium. Which required up till now to get... By the way, they also disappear, right? Yeah. Yeah, they disappear. So maybe there were more, I don't know. But I'm barely seeing any health orbs. I'm also looking down there in case they're dropping. No. I know I'm being mean. Someone out there is gonna be like, oh, I told you last week I use equilibrium and now you're making fun of me. And I'm like, that's not the point. Are you a content creator? No, I just play Warframe. Okay, so it's not your fault, man. I don't expect normies playing the game to know everything about the game. I feel like content creators should not be using equilibrium anymore. They're past this. This is one thing that I don't understand about Warframe. The community makes fun of people for using corrosive projection, which, by the way, depending on the Warframe, it's actually more damage than growing power. That's not a joke. Against armored enemies. If you have a single corrosive projection, it's actually more damage than having 4 growing power. So the perfect combination, depending on the Warframe setup, or depending on the weapons that you have, if you have heat, if you don't have heat, yada yada yada. If you have heat, then it's a mute point, but depending on the setup you have, if it's a team that doesn't want to punch through enemy armor, having 1 corrosive projection is huge, having 2 is even bigger, and then the rest can be whatever. Like, of course, growing power is better. In fact, having 3 people with that, what is it called, the power donation mod, that subtracts 30 power from you, power strength, and then gives it to other people. If 3 people have it, you get 60. You don't get 90 strength because someone is going to be missing out. But then if one person has corrosive protection, it's like so much more damage for your average weapon. Again, assuming nobody carries heat or nobody has any kind of armor removal. They just want to play an FK weapon. And at least somebody has Roar. Or even Nourish actually might work in that case better, I don't know. But yeah. And there's still people out there nowadays that are like, lol, look at these losers, they're still using corrosive projection. And I'm like, corrosive projection is more damage, man. I mean, don't look at somebody like Ember, you know, that is using heat, so of course 25% strength is kind of big. No pun intended. Don't look at that. Look at something else. What do I look like? You? What? But you know, that's what I mean.
Extraction is available if you need it.
Extraction is available, you say? Where is this coming from? My complaints about Warframe builds? Because yesterday, all those guys were making, sorry, not finicky, what's the word? Fancy YouTube videos with Valkyr. Okay, or they spent like 2 hours just talking about Valkyr. My favorite video that for some reason has a few 100,000 views is just the guy in the simulation thing talking about Valkyr, like the basic skills. And all I could think about was like, how did this guy get so many views just literally having Valkyr like this, talking at the screen and showing the basic skills of Valkyr, and the build didn't make any sense. They had magnetic on the clothes, for example. They had magnetic, okay? They copied another person, and they have no magnetic anywhere, by the way. So this magnetic here, what the? What? What more arcanes?
Well put together, operator. Now get
Oh,
out
that
there
menu is
and
broken!
cut down
Okay,
the-
remember? Get good, as some people say, with that stupid menu that is broken 90% of the time. Okay. Some people will put melee exposure. Whatever, maybe yes, maybe no, but... What are you guys doing with melee exposure? I have no idea. Valkyrie isn't a recastable frame, like she has 2 channeling skills. Melee influence, it's fine, but Valkyrie, unless you have like a really low damage build to build this up, but then what is the point? Yeah, melee retaliation. Nobody uses this, although I've seen some builds try to use it with primary direction. I have no idea. What else do we have? We have melee duplicate, there's some motivation to this, I don't know. Melee fortification, I have no... By the way, there's a really popular YouTuber that used melee fortification on Valkyrie. I have no idea why. I have no idea why. I literally have no idea why people keep on gouging out the armor on Valkyrie. It doesn't matter. 1 hit proc and you die. You go from taking like 90... sorry, not 97. You go from having like 97% damage mitigation or 90 something,
Oh, this went
1
mad
hit
for
proc
3 milliseconds.
makes
I
it
realized
like
that each
70
time you
only,
do something,
and the
you
viral
make
will make it
something else
useless.
dirty.
So I have no idea what we're doing there. On melee hit, gain this, melee afflictions, melee doe. Okay, not this. Where is it? Slashing, slice. Let me try melee doe.
Would you look at you? Worthless, ugly freaks!
I can't believe I missed out on my Void Cascade. But anyways, I was get. Ow! I hit myself. Just like I hate myself. See, I'm funny like that. Please love me.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding location.
It doesn't change with that.
The enemy is on high alert. The moment you enter the holding area, they'll trigger the execution sequence. Rescue the hostage before it finishes.
You lost. Oh. Don't the Grenadiers want to warn their friends that I arrived?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Is there a secret door not to activate the alarm? It turns out that in these missions there's supposed to be like a secret path you're supposed to use so they don't start killing the hostage, because also this one I never understood how you get to the hostage in time. Although it's gonna take me half an hour to understand where I need to go.
You are surrounded by Grenier Marines.
Or... or it's random? No idea, I opened this door over here. The one that was closed and I can't do anything with it. What?
The hostage is almost out of time. Hurry.
What?
This is the jail. Our hostage is in one of these cells.
I thought I was gonna die in there. Thank you.
Subject found. You need to bring a captive to safety. Protect them at all costs. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Sorry, it was a bunch of time over there because
Give me a weapon.
that door never shows up for me half of the time. I don't know why.
Captive has been secured. You've done your part, Tenno. We'll take it from here.
I swear that door never appears for me. Whenever I'm in pub, that door never appears. Unless people rush that door, unlock it, and then they don't go inside and start saving the hostage, I don't know what to say. That is the first time I see it actually work.
Worthless, ugly freaks.
I have no idea what the point of this is, honestly. Changing weapons to a mission and what then? Huh? Tell me. Come and spit in my butthole and explain that. What kind of builds do I see? In Warframe? Oh, the Valkyrie thing. Right. Yeah, so all those fancy edited videos, I've no. By the way, I was mistaken. Nobody was doing 100 million damage. It was complete RNG in those videos if people are doing, because by the way, I just want to mention something. Okay, I just want to mention something. It's gonna be absolutely petty, but I just want to mention this. You know how much damage I'm doing right now? This, right? You see the numbers. Okay. I just want to say something to all the YouTubers out there that do this. Where is it? They don't use compact numbers. Okay. I just want to say something. You guys have tiny dick energy. I've never seen so many people in a community have such tiny dick energy. I just want to mention that, okay? Did your parents not love you? Huh?
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Guys, what is this tiny dick energy? This is what your average YouTuber does. They do this. Look, I did 2 million, wow, but that doesn't matter. To me, it's like 2 million. I don't need to see 2.5. And I don't need to see like 37 as 37 point something. Why don't you guys simply use this? Just use this. What's the difference? If you're doing 10 million, does that extra 300,000 matter?
Area completed. Move on. I need access to a terminal.
Like what is this tiny dick energy from people, man? It's so tiny dick energy. It's honestly sad. That is so sad. That is so sad, man. I've never seen such tiny dick energy by people.
Prepare to defend.
What is wrong with them? I don't understand the Warframe community. Why do you guys care? If like, you know, if somebody shoots something, it's 103k. It's so easy to read. Why do you need to know if it's 103k then 200? Like, does it matter? So I was mistaken. Nobody was doing like 100 million damage on Valkyrie. Like on average, like I was doing. People are averaging 100k. In fact, here's the funny part. I was wrong. People are averaging lower damage than me with Valkyr. With the heavy attacks. Like, this is the type of damage you're averaging 100k each time on the claws.
Continue to defend.
I can reach 1 million. Because I'm not putting magnetic on my claws.
Stay focused. There's
and I'm abusing the multipliers on Valkyr. Yeah, this is the type of damage people are doing with melee influence. Dude, honestly, tiny dick energy. The smallest dicks I've ever seen in the Warframe.
We are finished here. Move on. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
Huh? Where is it? Did I not pick it up? Why can't I pick up the things anymore? I don't understand.
This will take a moment.
But yeah, all those meals that I was seeing, they were not meals, I was misreading them. They were like 100,000. Sometimes you occasionally see somebody do this. Okay, this. They'll get like a... Let me just get one multiplier, I guess. Okay, they get like 12 times multiplier, and then they'll do this. And they'll get 500 million damage. And I'm like, cool. Except those, like, you know, the perfect storm, as they say. That was a perfect storm of events.
Still working on
Because
it.
you, like, even hit them on the head, you crit them on the head with, like, a 12 times multiplier with Valkyr's claws. Because I think Valkyr's claws has a double hit component on her heavy attack. Something like that. Because she can headshot with her claws. My original plan was to use Sight's ability on her to bypass the entire problem of, like, you know, iframes and stuff. That was my original plan.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we
That
did
was
it.
actually my original
Mission
plan,
complete.
and then it turns out, no, you don't need it. If you can chain the iframes together and you heal up, it's fine. Also, 95% armor, like 95% damage reduction versus 97, honestly doesn't matter to me. You're gonna be chaining her iframes anyways. Even health doesn't matter on her. Plus the 30% from the Mudari is actually huge for the rest of her damage kit. If you go crit, if you find all the free sources of base damage on her and then you apply one crit modifier up, you get a lot more coming out of her. This cat. It's a cat, all right. God, her hands are huge. What a woman. Oh yeah, what did we get out of that? 4,000 endo, wow, so cool, man. Whoa.
Nora sleeps better knowing her dreamers are out there. And we're out.
Well, I'm done dreaming, woman. What can we do? I like to shit talk people. I like to shit talk people. Yeah, I do like to shit talk people, honestly. Don't look at me, honestly. It's not my fault, honestly. It's not my fault. It's not my fault, okay? It's not my fault. It's not my fault, man. It's not my fault. You see making, you know, money with Patreon or anything like that, making Warframe content? No, then how are those people not trying? I don't understand. Yeah, I think I reset you. Anything over here? Disruption. Okay, this is gonna be easy to do. I guess I'm just gonna level up my stupid animals in the meantime. in Gabby. Gabby do. Maybe people just want to enjoy big numbers? Yeah, you can enjoy big numbers, but why do you present a video with these big numbers that are like all fucking... Always, I'm so used to Zenruki's initial energy charge that I forget. I forgot to change Valkyrie for some reason.
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha ha.
Charge is my bad.
Distract the infested. while
I'm
lone
so
hero
used to
operative
that.
hunts for supplies. Set off the alarms to start. The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support I am delivering is your only chance for survival.
Also, yeah, melee influence is kind of useless on Valk here. I kept on saying this to myself, I shouldn't like see what other people do, and then I copy their builds and I'm like, where's the damage, man? This is not damage. Did I improve the build from yesterday? Yeah, I did. I doubled my damage because I didn't listen to one video. There was one video, somebody was talking about melee crescendo, and they were like, melee crescendo is bad. Do you know melee crescendo is bad? And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm gonna trust you, bro. You have like millions of viewers or something. You clearly know what you're talking about. You're better than me, right? And then I tried melee crescendo. There's a little secret. There's a little secret Valkyrie in melee crescendo. A mod that's completely useless actually became like the... Really? No. Of course you disabled everything to suck off even more energy. Yeah, open the door, man! We're done, you failed, your child is laughing at you. Remember, we have like 2 or 5 meters of extra pickup range on the Warframes by themselves. By the way, the average video, I was completely wrong. This is the amount of damage they're doing in the average video. Huh? What did the timer run out? Are we not? Yeah, you're over level 100. But yeah, the average person was doing less damage than this with Valkyrie. How do you guys do less damage than this with Valkyrie? I don't understand. Like, are you guys clinically insane? They were barely scratching a million with just their basic claw attacks. These are basic claws, by the way. They're doing more than 100,000, which is the average video shows. And then occasionally they'll do like like half a billion because they got the perfect crit. Because they sneaked in that, what call it, you know the slam attack? Amalgamation thingy? They sneaked that in. Dude, I'm doing on average 7 times more damage than the average YouTube like video out there with just my claws. This is the reason I don't like Valkyrie. It's melee, low damage, all this, all that, and I'm like, this is not damage, man. And then all the YouTubers out there are like, oh, Valkyrie has a lot of damage. And me, stupidly, I believe them. But at the same time, I play it, and I'm like, this is not damage, man. It's a melee frame. It should instantly delete enemies. I shouldn't need to hesitate if I'm gonna kill them or not. And then the person is doing like... By the way, my favorite... By the way, nobody can get like 3 million the claws like this. I haven't seen a single video where they just get casually a 3 million by simply attacking. Like, forget about the 4.6. I haven't seen that in any of those videos. And by the way, they ran Blind Rage! By the way, I just want to also mention something. I like how I keep on saying, by the way, by the way. By the way, by the way. By the way. By the way, I'm stuck there. By the way, I can't do this, by the way. Okay, where's this loser, man? Okay, there. This is with Roar.
Our operative is making progress. This will help our cause.
They were barely getting this with Roar.
Extraction is ready.
Well, my dog is not ready, mother, so we're stuck here for the next half an hour, unfortunately.
Spores have almost completely saturated the
Oh my god,
atmosphere.
you're right!
You need to get out of there.
Uh-oh. Mother, please!
Life support has been replenished.
I literally don't need to use Roar. I can put anything else on Valkyrie at this point instead of replying. Yeah, her number 3 is more damage than Roar even. So if you want to debuff an enemy, that's useful unless it's a boss fight. But then in a boss fight, you have damage at 20 and you don't have a bypass for it, so Roar becomes useless, ironically enough. In number 1, she basically became... She became a better version of Ember because at least you don't need to get stuck with Roar only. You can put anything else on her number 1. Minimum, I'm doing 4 times more damage than your average build. I don't know how people ran the math for Valkyrie, but it's completely wrong. No melee influence? No, because as I mentioned, melee influence, it's a dud on Valkyrie. You have to lower your damage so much in order to do 100,000 electrical damage on Valkyrie. That is not worth it. Because part of the problem was I was trying to, like, you know, stick in... what call it? I'm stuck. I was trying to stick in melee influence. I was trying to force it on Valkyrie. So it became a nightmare. Because if you stick in melee influence and then you get electricity, any enemy with armor, it's a Pita, and then use corrosive projection, that is more damage than, what call it, steel charge. By the way, I know people still claim steel charge does more damage, but I don't think it does still. Because remember, if you get 25% strength with growing power, you get the sweet spot for this. Where, like, after that you start reaching diminishing returns, it's better to invest in other things. With that 25% strength, you get more attack speed, and you get more roar, and you get more damage out of her 4, which scales much better with crit. Steel charge is completely useless, it will only scale one component. Because technically, growing power is the equivalent of 75% damage increase overall. If you add all the components to your build. Steel charge is just one component and it's useless for your team. Your team is not gonna appreciate you bringing in steel charge, it does nothing. You want steel charge to be good? It has to be 80% at least. 80% still, like, melee strength. Or even better. The more combo you have, the more strength you have with Steel Charge. Just anything interesting. The entire just 60% melee is useless. Because it's half of Mudari. The Mudari school provides 30% physical damage, with Valkyr like amplifies a lot with everything else. Because think of it this way. An extra 25% strength, especially with Roar, okay? That sends us into a sweet spot, plus you have vulnerability. Now multiply that extra 25% with the 30% that you're adding, it's a lot more damage than just simply Steel Charge. Someone there is going to be like, well, with Steel Charge and the thing, it's technically 90%, and I'm like, yeah, you're right, it is. But it's pretty pathetic, no? It's pretty pathetic that Steel Charge needs Mudari to finally reach a breakpoint comparing to growing power. It's kind of pathetic, honestly. Oh, we're done. See, my dogs are strong. 7 million per hit, you say? Can't show the build? No, I won't. All those fucking YouTubers out there can honestly suck my ass. It's their job to make a build and they can't even do that.
Look what our Tenno operative
They're
just
too busy
found.
fakely.
I could not do this without
Fakely? They're too busy fakely being like, hey guys, be nice to each other. Positive vibes, bro. Oh, but wait, did I lose my combo? How? They're like, hey, bros, welcome to my channel. Good vibes only around here. Don't be so negative, Nancy. And I'm like, who's Nancy? Is she a post office worker? Does she hate you? I agree with her. Everybody should hate you. No, bro. Good vibes only. Be kind, rewind. And I'm like, I'm gonna rewind your ass, bitch. Come. I always find it funny when they do that. So many content creators are like, be kind. I'm like, be kind with what? This is life, man. It's a war. Every day we fight. Every day I have to fight with the Warframe community that they use equilibrium that is useless. That half of the time doesn't work. I have to fight that they don't know how to scale crit. I have to fight when they say base damage is useless on everything because some quote-unquote mathematician doesn't know how to run the math on anything. Do you think it's an easy life out there? Every day I'm fighting for my survival?
Poor Kaylee thinks this family may yet have a future. Monotony is bearable. Hope? That'll kill you.
$5,000 to guild you guys every time. Wow, you little assholes.
I'm glad to see this, Tenno. There's honor in a name. So choose.
Also, I get some tokens out of this. Ah, fuck me, man. That wasn't my plan. Where's the guild?
I never could persuade them to throw anything away. Well, if you're sure, let's you and I have a chinwag.
I'm gonna wag all over you, woman.
May you have much joy of it. I'll be right here, gathering dust. Always nice to see you. Do.
I have the honor of a name, and a little taste of freedom. Whatever you're doing out there, Tenno, keep. I shall languish in weary solitude.
Void Cascade in standard. Ugh. Okay, maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't. We'll see in just a second.
Cover for
I
a
forgot.
lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy. A steady stream of toxic spores is being released into the area. Hold on. Emergency life support is inbound.
You see, melee influence like this works, even though it's low damage. And remember, melee influence doesn't proc the IPS portion of the weapon, so it's actually even more useless of Valkyr. Kratos honestly... I'm not losing energy, I just pick up an orb, where is it? Oh my god, because my cat, my dog animal doesn't pick up anything because he doesn't have the sucky tool on him. I forgot how useless the pickup range by default in the game is, and this is fine, huh? You know, I feel like D really doesn't understand pickup range. I mean, even MMOs nowadays are like, let's just give an option to pick up everything around the range for the player. This is why I always say this, they should honestly stop listening to, what's their name? Path of Exile. Those motherfuckers don't know how to make a game. Out of all the games to copy, man.
Delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you
World of Warcraft doesn't do that anymore. Guild Wars, the little bit I tried, doesn't do that. In fact, the annoying games like Black Desert that half of the people in the world don't like. You're just a dress-up doll simulator, they hate that. You have to manually, like a cuck, double-click in a location. On the other hand, all the popular games, like seriously popular games, they don't do that anymore. And Warframe is like, hey, we're an action game and you have to run around picking these up at less than 2-meter pickup range. Why do the developers of Warframe like pick up the worst ideas out of other games and implement them haphazardly? It's the same thing with the Korra skin. Sorry, Valkyrie skin. Yeah, that is a joke because this skin looks more like something for Korra than Valkyrie.
support capsule is now available.
But yeah, as I was saying, I was trying to force melee influence into every single melee build, especially with Valkyrie. It turns out it's also not worth it to struggle that much. You cut your your damage in half, right? You cut it in half in order to do like 100,000 electrical damage on the enemies, which on the infested tier it's fine. It's actually a lot of damage, but it's only that electrical and nothing else. And it doesn't do anything against armor. In fact, it's a lot less damage. When I make my builds, I always look at the damage on armored enemies. Those are my biggest problem. Flesh enemies, anything burns them. Because if I'm not mistaken, Ember actually does propagate her heat, right? Yeah, it does. So that is like 4 million, 8 million there. On the other hand, with Valkyrie, you have 100,000. Electrical. That's it. On a good day. On a good Sunday. Do I just go around this? On the other hand, if you get spring-loaded, plus prime reach, you actually sacrifice 2 slots to get all the range possible. It's actually better. You make more. You have actually more damage like that. And at the very least, don't miss anything. I mean, it's no Brahma range, but it's fine. It becomes, I think, like 7 range, right? Yeah, 7. Some point something, I think. Ember Valkyrie. Mindless playing Valkyrie. With Valkyrie, don't need to yo-yo anything. No keyboard piano. This is it. There's no other gameplay to this game right now. I just will show the guides out there, you know, they made the builds properly for Valkyrie. Honestly, it's a fucking disaster, man. $4.9 million without the roar. Yeah, this is the type of numbers I expect out of Valkyrie with the way people are talking, and none of the builds do it. You see why I use damage Warframe calculator, that site? Which, by the way, recently the author has a little pop-up page in the corner that is like, yeah, I've been running this site for many years and nobody donated money, maybe like $2 in total. I recently felt so bad I donated some money to the site. Not a lot, I'm not gonna say how much, but I donated a couple of dollars. I'm like, I feel you, bro. Honestly, I'm not sure why people donate Patreon money to any of the Warframe content creators. They should give it to Damage Calculator instead. That site is actually useful. I don't know how people can put magnetic proc on Valkyr's claws with the arcane and they don't have a magnetic mod. Did a bot write the script to that? Are they stupid? I also don't understand. Because there's this guy that's really, really popular. I think he has been around since the old Warframe days. And people keep on complimenting him. They're like, wow, this guy knows everything about Warframe. He's so cool. He's a professional Warframe player. Dude, I haven't seen a single good build of his. I found out he was the guy that made the mag build. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's the guy who made the infinite mag build, the bubble build. Dude, fuck that guy. You made the worst mag build in the world. Are you not ashamed of yourself, sir?
A valuable lesson.
He made the mag pop, sorry, not the pop build, the mag infinite bubble build that everybody at one point was running and made my Brahma useless, including my epitaph. Have you guys no shame? How stupid is that guy? And he gets donated Patreon money for what? For what? Making a bad build in Warframe. Yeah, I'm gonna show my heavy build as well. This is how you do the heavy build. The Melee Crescendo, by the way. Everybody's gonna be like, what? That useless mod that, like, I think 3 YouTubers came out and were like, remember guys, Melee Crescendo is bad because they don't build around it. Okay, to be fair, Melee Crescendo is bad on 90% of the things, but it actually works very well on Valkyr. It's frighteningly good. Let me just swap up my dogs. My dogs once were born and are like, what the fuck is happening? And we're getting punished for being alive. And I'm like, yeah, you are. What? Nothing, dog. Dog! I'm a wolf! You're not a wolf, you're a fox. What's going on here, man? These are words. I'm like, yeah, they are. I keep on forgetting.
For supplies. Set off the alarms to start. The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support I am delivering is your only chance for survival.
No Prime Fury. No, Prime Fury, unfortunately, with Valkyr's attack speed, again, that's the reason I'm saying growing power is better, because it lets you offload. You get that extra attack speed, you get 125% attack speed. You can offload the other things on Valkyr. Oh, sorry, on the weapon, you can, like, get more crit damage, which actually is huge. Usually I just do this until I get enough power. Oh yeah, I forgot! Melee Crescendo! Right. Here's what you do with Melee Crescendo. Okay. Valkyrie is perfect for this.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
By the way, I lost the count of how many I did. I think I did enough. No, apparently I don't do enough.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Oh, I lost count, so I have no idea. But anyways, enjoy this. Okay, enjoy this. You run the efficiency You get 12 times multiplier with the heavy attack. You regen right on the cusp of 12 multiplier. Technically for both hits. And if you get the lucky scores, you're going into 32 million. But the average is 1.8 million. If you roar, yeah, show me the big kahuna, man. Don't show me the small numbers. Okay, it just doubled it, you know? Like, I don't know what I'm trying to show here. It's pretty... what to call it? You know, you look at this and you're like, there are no red crits, what's going on? And I'm like, it doesn't matter if you have red crits or not, if you're doing 10 times more damage. But wait, if I'm not mistaken, I mean, Riven mod are never gonna happen for Valkyrie's Talons. But if they ever allows like Riven mod, and you get an efficiency, I like how the red crit was the lowest damage one. 15 million versus the 32 normally. You see, this is what I expected out of Valkyrie. This is why people are going gaga Google over the remake and they're like, wow, Valkyrie is amazing! And I'm like, Valkyrie is amazing? This trash here? This? You guys say you make 183 million damage, where is it? Don't lie. No, you don't understand, we go full violet crystals. Okay, how do you manage energy with blind rage? We don't go blind rage. Then what do you go? We go blind rage and efficiency. Dude, shut the fuck up. You just made the build worse. Okay, do you go strength? No, we go arcane fury. Yeah, I go arcane fury too. It's more damage, but if you already have all the crit thing, you don't need it. Don't you want comfort on your Warframe instead? Wait, I don't understand. We're already doing so much damage. Who needs it? That's not the point, man. That's not the question I asked. Don't you want the sweet spot, so when you do this, you get the full vulnerability? Don't you want to do that? No. Okay. Why don't you want the full vulnerability, which is... will it show? No, where is it? Yeah, 134 vulnerability. You know, you cap the slow here. You essentially have diminishing returns on the attack speed. The roar is fine, whatever, but Hysteria also, like, it doesn't reach diminishing returns, but, you know, you have to balance it. The thing is, the 250 is the sweet spot for the strength. Don't you want to do that? No! I'm gonna take Arcane Fury and lower my damage, technically. Even though I'm making it more. Yeah, but you just got less damage than me, making the build more uncomfortable. Why did you do that? You don't understand, I can see red crits. Red crits don't matter! Why are people so stupid? I don't understand. Red crits don't matter if you're doing less damage than me. It doesn't make any sense. How do people just make a build in Warframe? I don't understand. They're like, red crits, let's go with red crits, man. Holy shit, red crits everywhere. We love red crits. And I'm like, I love your mom. What? Nothing. Fuck you, man. That's what mommy said. Wow! Which one is better? They have the same DPS, approximately. Here's my opinion. If you don't want to do this, okay, like me, I hate this. I hate this so much. By the way, this is the average damage people are doing red crits, okay? You see this damage here? The 100Ks? Not the lucky crits, but the other ones. People were doing in those videos that I miss so because they do this with the tiny dick energy they have. This is what people do, okay? These are the big numbers. You see millions, you think you saw millions, it's 100,000. You know, in an instant, you see that number and you're like, hey, what's that number? 3 million? 6 million? 600,000? I mean, does this matter? This is such tiny dick energy, man. Just do this. I literally don't care about your 37 million having extra 200,000 on it. Does it honestly matter? All I know is that with the heavy hitter, my damage is more consistent. Wait, it has a larger roll range because, you know, the damage is heavier, for lack of better terms. But yeah. Also because with heavy attacks you have the 6% movement speed, so technically you move faster. Yeah, but not on the parkour system. But this is what I expect out of Valkyr. I didn't expect people to literally go, Valkyr's remake was good, and for every single one of them to make a shitty build. By the way, some of those guys were dying because they didn't have like Valkyr's bonus thing in the corner. They didn't have that to survive a hit. I don't know what people are doing, honestly, in Warframe. Remember, I keep on saying this. I don't care if a doctor, a nurse, what to call them? You know, a technical engineer, what else? A student, a teacher, a construction worker, you know, they come home, they want to play Warframe and just want to chill. It's not their fault. But oh my god, these content creators are complete rubbish, man. By the way, Lip Slam is back on the menu like this. Okay, just remember that. But Valkyr's thing is already essentially the equivalent of a Lip Slam, so you don't need to do it anyways. Unless you want a blast to do like millions of damage, I don't know why you'd want that. I'm perfectly happy with my 6 million here and there as base. And the edge of my slam, the explosion, is like 30% of my overall damage, so at the very minimum 300k. I think for something like Void Cascade with a team, the heavy is much better. Yeah, I removed Zenruki. I moved Zenruki because the energy regen doesn't do anything when my 4 is active. Oh, we're done? My 4 doesn't let me energy regen extra at the 50% extra regen, so that's a Pita. I go with Mudari. That's an extra 30% damage. Physical. Valkyr's already all physical. You don't want to take melee influence because, as I explained, you either kill the enemy, you know, whatever. You don't have enough time to proc the influence. Okay, here's how you think. If your Valkyr takes too long to kill an enemy where melee influence procs, you might want to rebuild your Valkyr. She should not be proccing melee influence. The only exception is like tough enemies. Like the, what call them? The tracks. Void Cap tracks, you know, where they have like 15 million overguard and 15 million HP, so 30 million, plus they have the armor that is 90% damage reduction. That's the only exception, okay? That's understandable, but everything else, no, like... I'm sorry, what am I missing? 2,000 points? What ammo didn't I level up? Oh my god, the Vaska. cat, do you need to get bitten again by a vampire? Okay, I think my cat can be bitten again, assuming it's nighttime on Earth. Yeah, but that's my point. Red crits are useless in Warframe. Okay, they end. It's not there.
Operator? Ordis wonders, what are you?
Why melee duality? Melee duality and melee duplicate, I don't know if they have the same damage or not. I'm trying to check that out. Because I know puncture is low, but if you increase the puncture, it's not base, but the melee duplicate is on base, so I don't know which one is better.
If I can't pay Parvo's Granum soon, I'll lose.
Actually, what am I doing? After efficiency mods? Yeah. Unfortunately, if you wanna keep that timing that I have where you regen your damage instantly on melee crescendo, so you never lose your thing, your heavy attack 12 times bonus multiplier, there's a problem with the efficiency. You need to be like 85 minimum, 85 or 90%, there's no 85, and every other efficiency is 80, which is not good enough. It needs to be at least 85. I can take this, but it becomes 100, but it's capped at 90. This is literally the only one that I have that is 50 plus 60. Sorry, 40 here. And electricity is extra. By the way, I don't know if condition overload is better or not. Because technically it's 3 damage, I don't know. I mean, I can check again. I was like doing 32, 38 million. We can check again. Because also, by the way, galvanized, what do you call it? Yeah, let's go in pub. Because galvanized elementalist, which people say don't use, you need to use it for spring loaded, plus the extra status damage it provides on, I think it does it on slash, right? Is much, much better. Like the status damage for spring loaded and other things actually works. So people just take out galvanized elementals, they don't know what they're doing. They might get a little bit more damage, like basically if you remove galvanized elementalist, you're maybe getting 100,000 damage out of the 50 million. You're not accomplishing anything, you're getting a few 100,000 damage more for no reason.
You will have decided to act as my field associate. I need Entrati artifacts to keep Parvo's Granum from taking control of everything I have built. I'm counting on you, Tenno.
All you need to get into an arterial conduit is the correct duct. Ready for a hunt? It'll certainly have a docket, but it might also have the final chapter to that book I was reading.
Which one do I have?
Docket.
Oh, the eyeball.
Excellent. Look for a conduit with a matching glyph. That's it. Protect the conduit and watch out for enemy necromechs. They'll blow the whole apparatus up just to keep you out. The mother has captured the dockets you need. Be aware. Look for Earthlings have a particular appetite for dollars.
Oh, you come here. No, Midnight 2 killed it. What are the lack of enemies? Yeah. Do you wanna start? Go.
With a little luck, I was able to reverse the conduit's burden. Can you feel the difference?
Why is there lack of enemies? Usually, like, there's so many, I can just do this instantly. Did I not pick up my thing? Yeah, insert. Also, I'm going the wrong place.
Explosive necronet coming for that conduit. Put it down.
Your frame rates honestly suck in this game massively sometimes.
Security systems are responding to your intrusion. Watch out for explosive necromechs.
I'm sorry, my attack speed was almost dead over there. I'm sorry, my attack speed is tied to frame rate? Are you serious? You guys are some big balls doing this, man. It's near it.
If you truly desired greatness for the Navarian, you would have made it happen, Drusus, but you haven't. Instead, you idle away the
balls on
years,
these kids, man.
content with unfulfilled dreams and comfortable mediocrity. I desire greater things from the Navarian and the archives.
You will get your payment, Mr. Granum, and nothing more.
All done. I'll put the kettle on.
Big nose. To smell big cat. Why am I raging so much energy?
Was greater. This is good.
One must make the best of things.
Void Cascade? Fine. Why not? Let's go and do babies first Void Cascade, man. I gotta Google. Do I have one that I can just keep on running because it's like cheap? Nobody likes Grendel? Let's run Grendel. Okay, let's not run anything, never mind. My bad for insulting the game, my bad. Mea culpa, man. What, I'm too strong? The game is like, no? Or the game is like, you have 126 relics of Grendel. What are you doing with all of this, man? And I'm like, I can't sell them, I can't, like, blend them down, I can't do anything with them, so shut the fuck up.
Is working on your relic. Find more.
That's a void engine, mate. Best be ready.
Marking a possessed Exalizer. Deal with it while you still can.
Hey kid, you're inside me, get out.
The angel is trying to retreat into the void so it can heal. Follow it and stop it. Yes! It won't be shrugging that off!
Exalizer purged.
Good. Now it'll stay.
A void manifestation is possessing an Exalizer. Stop it before it feeds the cascade.
Yum.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is open.
All right.
The release of a possessed Exalizer. Purge it before it pumps out even more void contamination. Exalizer spent.
I wanna stab. Don't do that, please. Sorry, team.
Those void nightmares are hell-bent on one thing. Manifesting more nightmares.
I'm trying to build up my combo here. Please. Midnight, stop killing these weaklings.
We're down an Exalizer.
What is that guy doing back there? Don't ask me. No!
Spent Exalizer has been retired.
Oh, really? No. What the? Oh. Mm-hmm.
Contamination subsiding.
Please, just let me stab you already. I should be already at 12 times. See what lack of enemy does to a Valkyrie. Still not enough. Oh no, you come. I think Condition Overload was actually more damage. Okay, I'm at 12.
We just lost an Exalizer to possession. Get it back. Our enemy has abandoned valuable supplies. This is yours now. Distract yourself when you need to. Now the Exalizer's purged. Any casualties you inflict within its field will bring the contamination level down.
Oh, midnight! These dogs everywhere. Yeah, 2 times for man. Thank you, homies, for picking up my trash. This is for you, California. Cat motherfucker with big fat tits is running away. Hypno. Don't tell me you're a host, Hypno, please. Why do you even play games? I don't understand, Hypno. Okay, Hypno was not host. Good for me. Condition Overload was in fact more damage. I mean, of course I need to check on all these enemies. There's a variety of them. Why did I just proc melee influence?
Exalizer spent.
Stay as high as syntax.
Been retired. They're dying too fast! Okay, maybe it's slightly more damage? Exalizer suppressed. Purge it before it makes the contamination worse. See what you make of this.
Guys? Were we too excited over there or what? What? No! Oh my! Why is that even a thing? How did I accidentally click on that?
This cascade is growing out of control.
Stynex, please stop following me. I'm trying to do something here. There's such a lack of enemies that I can't test out the numbers. What do the numbers mean, Mason? Are you sure that's the only damage I did? $25 million. Yeah, actually, Condition Overload is better.
Spent Exalizer has been retired. Contamination levels going in the wrong direction.
Yep, it is, because of that focused energy. Somehow with heavy, I don't know why the attacks scale like before. It's like the hitbox on the heavy attack is broken. It technically hits the enemy before the trigger point, and then it triggers the electricity if it can, and then I get more damage out of it. It's like the calculations are being done in quick succession.
Cascade is approaching critical levels. Your time is running out.
Don't ask me that, honestly. Don't ask me.
Collected enough reactants to open the relic.
Contamination dropping.
Yeah, condition overload is actually more. See, teaches me. Teaches me for listening to people once again. Because if I don't kill them on the first hit, I think like literally condition overload will do more damage. No, wait, this is more damage. Okay, no, this is more damage then. I mean, I don't know which numbers I'm looking at.
Exalizer spent. Spent Exalizer has been retired. Our enemy's folly is your game.
Did we get 10? Yes, we did. We got 10, you say? Yeah, I know, man, this sucks. Having to go in this void cascade sucks, man. It sucks. It sucks the biggest donkey balls I've ever seen in my life. The donkey balls are like, hello, we're here. And I'm like, what do you want from me? And they're like, well, don't you want to suck us? And I'm like, no. It's just a figure of expression. And they're like, well, you called us, so now you have to take responsibility. And I'm like, I'm not one of your white foods, man. I'm not gonna fertilize this asshole, okay? Are you more damage? I wish I had an actual void cascade to check numbers on. Unlike guys who stick dildos up their ass, they're like... Where the fuck is the exit? In hell. Oh my god.
That's it. You've opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Contamination levels going in the wrong direction.
Stylex!
Exalizer has been retired. Cascade is approaching critical levels. Your time is running out. cascade is growing out of control. We're down an Exilizer, working on backups. This discovery might interest you.
I must commend you for persisting with your education in spite of the current unusual conditions.
Ran, buddy, what you doing? Keep on going, or... Okay. No idea why everybody left that. It wasn't a 1/8 diamond.
Exilizer spent. We're down an Exilizer, working on backups. Exilizer spent.
This was like 3 pops at the same time, man. What? Okay. God, the lack of enemies is also a problem.
Cascade intensifying.
This is why I don't understand how people run Blind Rage on Valkyrie without any kind of energy mod, except what is it called? Again, the one I keep making fun of, Equilibrium. I don't understand how they do it. By the way, I have no idea what the number 2 does on the on the operator. Are we gonna have the same problem again? Guys! Okay. Very sorry about this. I'm gonna pop these and then I'm leaving.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Exolizer suppressed. Purge it before it makes the contamination worse. Spent Exolizer has been retired. Keep any roaming drags away from that Exolizer until it discharges. That'll make its cascade in the air. Exolizer spent.
The extract should be... somewhere over there, I think.
Contamination spreading. We're down an Exolizer. Working on backups.
What about melee crescendo on the other weapons? No, it doesn't work on other weapons. You actually lose damage. It's better to go with melee influence then. You get the same amount of damage because, you know, you're gonna get like, unless you're doing a heavy build, in which case it's honestly not worth it. With Valkyrie, you're getting the several dozens of millions with a heavy build. With something like the Praedos, you're going from like 1 or 2 million, depending if you're using Ember or not, all the way to like 4 or 5. That is not worth it for heavy build. Do I have the Praedos on?
Just lost an Exolizer.
I hate you so much, man! He stopped following me! Like, you know, protect one of them, man! I just can't do Void Cascade on standard! Okay, I do think Condition Overload is more damage. Because up till now... we all got 10, right? Yeah. Because up till now I haven't seen that mythical number, the 38 million at one point, or the 32. I haven't seen that number. Okay. Never mind. Where are you peeps going? I think we have to go like this, right? Or is it down there? Let's see how well I know my rooms in Warframe.
Spent Exolizer has been retired. Contamination spreading.
Oh, this didn't connect to anything. Oh. Okay. So where's the exit?
Exolizer suppressed. Purge it before it makes the contamination worse.
Okay, it's off.
Cascade is approaching critical levels. Your time is running out.
The funny part is with Crescendo, I don't need to care about the thing. What to call it? Okay, since I have a little bit of time, let me just check on Gabby again. which one was doing more damage. Anything stupid on Reddit? Anything stupid on Reddit because of Warframe? Well, once again, people are complaining about Ember being a weapons platform, and they're like, we want it to be a caster frame, and I'm like, just use fucking Temple? What's the big deal?
Distract the infested while a lone Tenno operative hunts for supplies. Set off the alarms to start. A steady stream of toxic spores is being released into the area. Hold on. Emergency life support is inbound.
You know, technically with Valkyrie, the Praetos can do even more damage. If I remove the Prime Fury out of it. The Prime Fury is there for Ember specifically. Midnight, I'm trying to stab. Are we not in Steel Path?
Get ready for a capsule.
Midnight, let them be!
Delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Okay, 37 million. 135. Okay, prime pressure is actually more damage. Okay, it's more damage. Yeah, it's more damage. $122 million on a non-red crit. Okay, yeah, prime pressure is it. Hey D, remind me again why you gave that guy $20. Remember the guy that every time Borrow visits, he's like, I'm gonna write a review on Reddit and tell you which things not to buy and prime pressure. I'm gonna tell people not to buy prime pressure from Borrow. Hey, remember that?
Support capsule.
Hey, you motherfuckers, honestly. There we go, 141 million damage. Although I'm averaging 150, 17, 18, minimum, 52 million. There are content creators out there that put 5 violet shards in the Warframe with blind rage. They can barely make the Warframe work. I don't know how they're playing it, honestly. They run out of energy constantly. They never show the full run. They can't go for 1 hour with Valkyrie. She tires them out immediately. And then they're like, hey, I did 100k damage. Wow. Wow, look at that. I did 500 million. Dude, shut the fuck up. What does 500 million do for you? I'm doing 155 million without a red crit. I don't need 500 million with a red crit. That doesn't do anything for me. Is somebody trying to spawn by mistake? Okay, yeah. I forgot I was trying to test out conditional overload yesterday. I saw it conditional overload and I was like, huh, is this the... Yeah, okay, 48 million, not 38. Okay, it's like on average 10 million more. Exponentially, whatever crit you get, you get. This is why I don't go in melee influence. If I went melee influence, I would have only 12 million damage, the same as my claws. Barely doing anything to the enemies. Also, I never understood what the point of red crit is. Yeah, let's go.
When you are ready, go to extraction.
I absolutely hate red crits in Warframe. Because, remember, back in the day I said this. If you get too much crit... what was it? I said something about crit damage, or is it crit... crit chance? One of them, I forget which one it is, one of them doesn't have diminishing returns. The other one, I think it might be crit damage that has diminishing returns and crit chance doesn't. Like, you get too much crit damage, you don't have base, crit damage won't do anything, you have too much base and no crit damage, you're losing damage. Crit chance is always good, but you shouldn't sacrifice it at the cost of, like, the other two. That's what I found out with the Brahma. And people just put in the violet shards left and right, and they're like, violet here, violet there, wow, 75% crit damage here, there, dude. You put in one mod, like this. What is it? This... No, wait, no, where is it? I forgot. Oh, yeah, for this one, the standard attack. Like Gladiator Might, because you get the critical multiplier here as well, plus the crit damage, these two synergies with each other. This is the type of stuff you do. You don't simply stick in the fucking crit shards randomly and then you can't manage your energy levels.
Operator, please return covered in
I like how mad I am. I'm honestly very mad. Okay, let's go back into Void Cascade. I live there, I breathe Void Cascade, okay? When is nighttime gonna come in? In 3 minutes. Okay, never mind, I'll just wait around for 3 minutes, I guess. Yeah. And get my cat bitten again by a vampire. What a stupid game. You get your cat bitten by a cat vampire and then you get a cat vampire. Oh, Warframe, not even once, man. You ever seen somebody use Crescendo? Crescendo does so much damage on Valkyr. Because you always have the heavy hit available to you, and if you can reduce the heavy attack timer, like if you make it very, very fast, like above 75 speed, you actually never run out of it.
Their focus impressive. Give them all.
It's little things like that that drive me mad about Warframe. Because these content creators, they don't notice stuff like that. You get less damage if you just go violet crystals.
Get me in and get ready to defend.
You know what I mean? You actually get less damage with violet crystals.
This will take a moment. That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the death uninfested. Lay low and it should go away or amp up the fight to draw it out.
I have no idea what that person is doing. Did they go to the bathroom while loading in?
The juggernaut has moved on. It's safe to proceed. Still working.
By the way, I wish there was a feature in Warframe where, you know, if like you wanna, like you know when in open world you disconnect from a host and you get put in your own instance.
Stay focused.
I wish I could do that. I wish you had an option here, like reset instance, and you become the host instead.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving. I need access to a terminal. Find one and patch
What are you
me
doing?
in.
Host! You're slightly laggy towards me. You're very laggy towards me. Host?
Multiple targets ahead. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
Oh my god, I forgot.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Oh my god, right, I didn't have my full combos.
Still working on it.
Uh.
Continue to defend.
Oh, Valkyrie's line of sight is also very finicky, depending on the host. Oh, wowdy. Oof, honestly. Dude, you are ridiculous with your latency. What's going on? What kind of PC do you have? A Pentium 2? Yo, toothless kebab! What, you're fighting the aliens in Antaru? That's a very high-level joke. Because every...
Area completed.
Okay, thank you for that, Mom. I remember that I completed it. That's a very high-level joke. Okay. The amount of horror games I played which take place in Antaruk is honestly way too high in my opinion. I don't know what's going over there.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Continue to defend.
Yo, Joseph!
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
How does the other heavy efficiency work? From my test, it just gives you like 20 things on kill, but for the initial. So it's kind of wasted. But I have no other 90% efficiency that's actually good. I have the radiation one. Did I get fully? Yeah, I did.
The odds were against us, Tenno.
Yeah, we were, and the Octavia did absolutely nothing. Oh, they're burning their kebabs, huh? Sweet-ass kebabs, baby. 6 slithering snakes eating 60 kebabs. When I was younger, I had a friend, his parents didn't feed him well at all. So... So, basically, one day, he comes over to my house, and, you know, by the way, he's my friend that made a huge fuss about Pokemon. He comes over to my house, my parents made barbecue, you know, kebab, and the guy was like, holy shit, kebabs, wow, they taste so good, mom, they made kebabs, and then he spent the entire week, or was it a month, just talking about fucking kebabs every day, and I'm like, dude, this is just kebabs. It's not a big deal, it's just barbecue, you know what's a big deal? And you know, back then in school, like, as stupid children, we're told to write poetry. and he wrote poetry about the kebabs. He was like, 6 slithering snakes were eating delicious kebabs, and I'm like, what the fuck? The funny part is, even the teacher, she was like, what the fuck? What is this? What is this poetry? It only sounded more like a haiku. Is there like a haiku generator about eating 6 delicious kebabs? And by the way, the kebabs are not small, you know, they were big kebabs. Each one a fistful of meat, the one of the things. Okay, cat, let's go and get bitten.
And now, a massive sentient energy
I'm
spike
so
in your
humble.
area. I advise you
Getting
to
my
be
cat bitten. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Getting my cat bitten by a vampire.
Ha! They don't like you, Tenno. If
Good,
only
I don't
they
like them
knew,
as well.
You've likely saved their life. Adult. Male. A foul-tempered omnivore, but key to maintaining ecosystemic balance.
Huh? Asda, I hope you're not trying to wait for that cat, just saying. Shot in the butt. By the way, what does it mean when you get perfect capture or good capture? Like it's not halal? It's not halal meat? Because the cats are stressed out? You know, it's kind of like that thing when they say, hey cat, come on, let's get beaten. Hey, do you want to bite my cat? No, not me. No, but Asda. Okay, they bit my cat again. See, the cats are stressed out. It's not halal. That's a perfect capture, a non-halal
I'm
cat.
researching a means to inoculate wild kivats against the virus, but
Shot in the neck.
little success as yet. Thank you for this.
That cat is about to fight a war against the Bombolists.
Oh dear, this one has not had an easy road.
This one don't have an easy life. Yeah, biting on their cat is not an easy life, man.
This is why the Vernier must be expanded.
How come there isn't an anime?
Conflict threatens all life on the Eidolon.
How come there isn't an anime where like there's a vampire cat that bites other cats? Instead, the best we got was that anime about the, what call it? The Night of the Living Neon Cat. Which I honestly found like, it's fine, it's fine. I'd like to imagine somebody like, why do you keep on saying anime every time? Have you brain rotted? And I'm like, yeah, I did. Also because I read that Western media is ever gonna make a movie about a vampire cat doing something that doesn't involve just a bored-looking ginger cat where they just voice acted by putting peanut in its mouth and they're... And then people are like, wow, this is culture, man. And I'm like, yeah, your culture. What does that mean? Nothing. What do you mean? You think cats are like birds and calls dark? They're like, wow, I need to go to sleep. Then again, cats sleep the entire day and they wake up at night. And they have no shame. Those animals, literally. Did I do you all? Yeah, I think I did.
knock.
Now, who would be knocking all the way out here? Operator, I don't think you should answer that.
Okay, let's skip those. Can anybody join? What, nobody wants to play with a cat with fat tits? Warframe, not even once, just cats with fat tits. Steve one day woke up and it's like, when the cat with fat tits in our games. God, leave us also to not.
Their focus impressive.
And I'm like,
give them all warriors.
yeah, you're so welcome, thank you.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Grendel.
Still working on it. Continue.
By the way, your companions prime the enemy very reliably, it seems like. Unless I have Nourishon? No, I don't have Nourishon. Big fat cat tits. Is that a frost? These enemies are not taking any damage for some reason, and then they did and died.
We are finished here. Move on. This will only get more difficult.
What a username.
Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
Some people are born to be funny and make a YouTube channel.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Heads up, a Grineer assault team is headed your way.
Yeah, suck them in, big boy, suck them in. God, you can't stab them, huh?
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Grendel, my kills in melee, not yours! I'm sorry, the Noxians are immune to all forms of CC without overguard? Wow, D, you're so sexy, man. Holy shit. You guys want to annoy the fuck out of me. Every day I wake up and I'm like, these motherfuckers are annoying me today. Grendel! You better take your fat ass there, okay? True child, see? The Grendel knows something I don't. What is it? Tell me YouTubers make a shitty build of Valkyr?
Terminal spotted.
By the way, fancy YouTuber with fancy channel. All of you motherfuckers stole my broken build, that was useless.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Cats with fat tits every day. Just bolt on a pair of tits on your cat attacks and call it a day. Oh, still not 12. What's the attack rate on the heavy? I recommend having 1 attack speed for the heavy, like the heavy wind up, 1, whichever you want, although the crit damage is much better because once you get the Mudari, that 30% gets scaled much better with the crit, so you're saving up some space slots. But, big butts that I cannot lie about. 374 million without a red crit, because you don't need red crits. I have no idea why people go gaga Google over red crits and reduce their damage.
Mission complete.
Those tiny pedophiles. I like how my insult of being a funny joke, just calling people pedophiles, turned out that, you know, it aged like fine milk. Not that milk ages finely, but it aged like milk because it turns out all the idiots out there are like pedophile this, pedophile that. Pedophile this, pedophile that. We all like some pedophiles.
Very good.
You wish they covered Valkyrie's chest? The irony here is, I think they should have done the opposite. They should have, like, you know, did Ember's opposite. They should have kept her chest open. Kind of like Mirage. Sorry, not Mirage, what's her name? Mag. They should have kept the chest open like Mag. And, like, the bottom part should have been closed off instead. You know, like in fact, a reverse bunny suit. Except, you know, still cover up something down there. Then again, British people nowadays can't play this game. God, Britain is such a shit show nowadays. You see, all these years of me saying British people should suffer, now they're suffering. My fault, my bad, man. I should have insulted British people, now they're super suffering. They pay taxes, they need license for everything, and they can't even watch TV for adults without a license. Oi, they have a license to masturbate. No, boss, I don't. Okay, you're going to prison. What the fuck did I do? Sorry, you need a license to spill your seed.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarm. Start destroying the data.
Society sucks, man.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Tenno, be on the lookout.
I think I've made that.
Security measures.
Why?
Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that
I'm
data
too good at the
before
game, man.
destruction is complete. You got it. The data is still intact.
God, I hate all these numbers. What?
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
No. Damn. Damn. Damn.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
It doesn't look pharaonic enough. I'm sorry, my viral is still going, or was it somebody else viral? Oh no, it's Luigi's viral. Oh my god, I thought it was going down. Remember, this is faster than Valkyrie's rip line unless you waste this precious slot. I mean, you have enough damage, but I mean in terms of utility slots, getting one more parkour movement. You're still using the Praedos. Praedubi.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
Okay, no voice cascade, no this, no that. I can... The sun is pretty much done, right? And just need to... You too. But in order to guild you, I think I need something else out of you. Did I guild all the pets from demos? Yeah, actually I did. I mean, I guess I can keep 10 from the kid?
Shall we? May you have much joy of it. Well, we've kept go on, dear, as you wish. Why they bothered packing all this, I'll never know. Goodbye, dear. I'll see what else I can...
Where's the sepulchrum? How did not... What?
Kind, but thank you.
Dude, I bought them yesterday. Why are they not in my inventory? Oh my god, oh my god. Let me guess, I need to build them, right? I need to build each one. Or not. In times like this is where DX12 shines, the fast loading times, instead of DX11 that has slightly slower loading times for some reason. No idea why. Sip. Oh my god. Oh my god, you need two... Really? Copyright? Okay, not a problem, I can craft 2 of these. And I need some fucking blastoma. And then I have all the amps to do. Warframe is like a... Is that floating? Warframe is like a geological landmine. Every feature of the game is like an outdated system that you look at and you're like, oh wow, this is what they did back then. You know, you can see it's like a tree or like a rock, you can see the layers.
You have outdone yourself.
Okay.
Operator, do you know which finger the corpus used to count their money? The index.
Okay. Dude, fuck my ass, honestly. Where is it? We're back to farming. We're back to farming on a planet known as Deimos. The worst place in the entire universe. No! Okay, I need 5 hero siphons and 20 blastomas. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I need that. Sorry about that. This one is the suckiest one. What the... That poor guy is like, what the fuck did I do, man? No, it won't drop anything. Okay, too much to expect, I guess. Ah, nothing. A cell? Wasn't there a hurt animal over here? Okay, never mind. For all the towers of Babylon. First phone. Oh, I got 5. Excellent. What, the other thing? No, the other thing, like a parasite, I need to go downstairs and farm for it. I need to farm the fish that are broken sometimes. Cool beans, man. Oh, I'm already here in the unabloyed gutter. I don't have my fishing kit because there isn't enough space in the gear wheel. Even though I know there's some extra space, but there's literally only one. D really needs to put an extra pocket in the corner that has all your farming tools. If MMOs can do that, I don't know why D is like, no. Actually, is it the daughter that sells them?
I wasted years being angry with my brother for what he did to my specimens. Now I think they meant more to him than they ever did to me.
Is there a difference between these two?
Until next time.
Who is hitting me constantly? What? Yeah?
A little overzealous there, Tenno. You were not.
You can't
supposed
shut
to
up,
massacre
fuckboy!
it.
You saw that thing getting my ass out! No, slightly above. Okay, fuck you too, animal. I tried my best, you died, what can I do? And now where the problems start. Sorry about that. Enemies that refuse to spawn. The fish that refuse to spawn. I literally have no idea why the fish refuse to spawn after a certain amount.
I appreciate how much your kind enjoy bathing in spilled ichor and viscera, but I
Do you? It doesn't seem like you enjoy it at all.
to be sedated.
Come on. Oh, is maybe the cheap version like very, you know, short? No. Batista. He went through the wall. Okay, the fish are spawning now. What the? Huh? Oh, maybe it's slow. Don't they notice me? Do you think the entire point of Deimos being like one of the very first planets you can go to, even though it doesn't make any sense in terms of difficulty curve, is because literally they chose it based on the fishing mechanic, because the fishing is like easier and enemies don't see you in stealth? Glowy fish. Smelly cat. Sweaty cat. Was I watching Neon of the Dead? Yeah, I was. It's funny, except not really. I think it could have been better. Problem with anime number 9956. Interesting premise, but they don't do anything with it. Okay, it seems like I need to move around for the fish to spawn, although I don't know if that's intended. Do the fish just not care? They notice it if I throw it in the water, so what is the point of doing that? If I can just wait for them to come up here. Which they'll even do with bait. Stealth spears, you don't see, like, the spear while they're floating. Nope. Nope. For some reason, using the spear is very difficult for me compared to the default one. It's like it falls down faster, but then it keeps the momentum. Yeah, enjoy this. This is my entire day today. Unless there's a Void Cascade, let me check. Nope, there's no Void Cascade. Okay. I'm completely invisible with this spear. What? Yo, Cambodia are gonna spawn? Am I invisible with this spear? Okay, how many did I catch? But wait, can you see what they'll drop? No, you can't. Actually, let me see. Who drops what? Dendrite-blastoma? Okay, so the Barbados fish dropped them. Yeah, the Barbados fish. You want the Barbados? I'm fishing Barbados in Cambodia. There's a joke in there somewhere. Oh hey, I won the rare fish! God, remember when I came back to Warframe, I had to do all this farming? God, they just can't let go of this trash sometimes. Do you know how many times I'm writing papers? And like I have an idea, or like there's something in the paper I need to do, I just like delete it because it's a waste of time. It's better to delete something than not do it. Hey dude, you know how many times I spent editing a video and then I just outright deleted it because I didn't like the quality on it? Sometimes you can stand to do sacrifices, honestly.
Be careful with the first incision.
22, it should be enough. Just barely, huh?
And see you soon?
Huh? Oh, right, you purify them. Oh my god, I almost had a heart attack there. Oh, I had plenty! Okay, I need Travoltas. Do I have any? No, I literally don't have enough. Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, it's the exhaust, so it's caching the new shaders it has. This is rare? This trash? I don't care about rare resources. Where's my Travoltas? Oh, this is not rare. Okay, so I'm gonna be the... I found the thirsty gem. Where are the thirsty gems? Sorry, not thirsty. Where are the Travoltas? I found a noodle. Okay, I found a ghost. I found a goblin. Apparently there's another goblin? Is it supposed to be rare?
Home again.
I don't care about your home.
Most of the old SU never made it out. Like this folks.
Well, okay, what's a sad day? I don't care.
I broke her, you know? We've all tried getting through to her, but she insists they never existed.
Just like the song we live together, which didn't play for me for some reason. So I have no attachment.
Everything I hear echoes from my sister's ears to my mind. One by one. I remember them saying goodbye.
What the fuck? Is this rare or what? Travel right. Is it rare? Dude, these are like common. Yeah, because I remember like I just did this and I got a whole bunch of them. What happened? Did they like reconfigure the drop rates? Why am I getting the rare resources or semi-rare and not the common one? I'm just getting goblins. Okay, I think I'm gonna use my old technique, right? Container chase? But this was faster. Okay, there I say I complain and they immediately starts patching the game in real time on the servers. In about 5 minutes. Okay, look at this. In about 5 minutes, they's gonna like send a red text message and it's gonna be like fixing bug of drop rates of the Travoltas. I complain immediately. The game is like, oh shit. Quick, quick, stop before this guy, you know, keeps on complaining. We can't take this anymore. We over at D only have positive vibes. We don't take negativity. Any negative comments, we don't fix them. Except like back in the day when people complained about Messa's ass being fatter or smaller on the Prime version and they had to fix it. And D was like, what's wrong with you gooners? Back then, D didn't care about gooners, but the vocal minority was so loud, they're like, we're going deaf. In fact, if you pay attention to the next stream, on the dev stream, they're all wearing earplugs. One of them was even wearing a shirt, see no evil. Oh, sorry, hear no evil, hear no evil, hear no evil.
This is the last thing we made together. 7 minds.
Yeah, you didn't live together, that's why your sisters died.
Before we were reduced to one.
Yo. Boku no Pico, man.
Wait, condensed
Where am I going?
media. Volatile. Like melt exploiters.
Okay, I don't care, man. They could have done a better job explaining how to start this mission. I remember the first time coming here, I was like, what the fuck do you do? There's a random button in the corner. And he is like, don't worry, we're gonna fix the new player experience. And I'm like, motherfuckers, that's not the point. But wait, why after my videos came out, they decided we're gonna fix the new player experience, huh? Huh, D, huh? Yo, where's my percentage? Where's my commission? I'll gladly take an Excalibur Prime as a commission fee. You're so humbly welcome, motherfuckers. Okay, let's go and do my technique. Let's see if this works. This cat with boobies needs to know its place. Okay. But wait, did I never fully scan the music? I don't understand. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, at 15, let's see. Oh, right, I also need fish parts. I should put on nodes, actually. And are there more containers? Oh, they're there. Nope, still 15. $10. God, I wish I knew what my technique was. There was like a nice rotation I did that is just far enough so they keep on spawning. Was it in here as well? Oh, that's you guys. Was it you, the station with many containers? No, I don't think it was you. The one that usually we go to fight things. More venereal. I'm gonna die of venereal here. Sounds like a venereal disease, honestly. Is there... Oh my god, here it is! This one. God, I wish there was Prime sure-footed for the Archwing, honestly. Just 10? Huh? Just 10. Oh, I just got more. And not 10? 7 or something? You see, stuff like this, the reason I say getting the booster, the resource booster that gives you 2 times is much better than the drop chance. Okay, I have no idea wonder, I don't know if it's the latest patch, but they didn't spawn this fast between each room. Maybe it's a DX12 thing, but these things are spawning exactly between each other. Yeah, why? Usually I need to make another trip. Okay, this is farming in Warframe, okay? This is prime farming, pun intended. Okay, they don't spawn this time. Okay, my bad, I'm stupid, they didn't spawn this time. Excuse me. What exactly? Where's this item inside you? Okay, I have no idea. Take it. Ah, how did this rare? It don't respawn, why? Huh? How do you? Why? No! This cat got wet. This cat got wet. Farming! This is farming in Warframe, okay? Nobody judge me. Did I get it? Oh, I got another 20, wow. See, back in the day, apparently in the dev stream, D was like, don't worry, there are other ways to farm resources on Orbis. Orbis. On Ordis. The other ways to farm. And this was the secret all this time. And I found it. And then everybody was like, hey, this is how you do it now. Welcome to my video. We're gonna teach you how to farm in Warframe. I'm like, motherfuckers. For 10 years, you guys made the same video on how to farm things by using tools. I come along and I'm like, you just go here and do this, and then we found the secret, guys. We found the secret containers. Container, I can barely met her. Someone's gonna be like, you know, you made the game, not you. Why are you trying to take credit? I'm like, that's not the point. Why did you guys spend since 2018 not knowing how to find the containers around here? That's my problem. Did you guys not realize for 10 years this is what you can do now? What are you doing? We're too busy playing with our Excalibur Prime that we never play with until a new patch comes out. And then the new players come in and we decide, we pretend that we're Excalibur players this entire time, and then there's a time we go back to the real A69 and gold our skins. But what, I'm a Grandmaster. Oh, so you're old? No, that's not what I mean! I'm a Grandmaster. I'll tip my strippers in Warframe ass. And I'm like, why do you have a guild that is emphasizing Warframe asses, man? Don't you have anything better to do? Maybe like find a girlfriend? You really need a bunch of fake strippers? Do you really need your best friend of 40 years to like strip for you? In Ember skin? You know, I like to imagine every time there's like those guys doing that kind of stuff. It reminds me of that TV show, the Black Mirror. Right, that's what the show was called. The one where the guys are like fighting in the fighting game. Which, by the way, I have to mention, Black Mirror aged so badly. I don't care. Like, you know, some people like it. Like, that's not. I'm not saying whether the show is good or not. That's not the point. I saved out of misery. That pilot is like, wow, that's embarrassing. If I die, it's better. And he died. This is like a routine. Every time there's a new heirloom skin, I have to go farming on these planets again. Oh, 5 Travolta, man. Holy shit. Wow, I can't tell if this is faster or slower, honestly. I guess it's faster because at least I don't need to keep on resetting the map, right? Yeah, I'm gonna use that excuse, honestly. But that one episode in Black Mirror... Was it Dark Mirror? I forgot the title, actually. The sci-fi British TV show that was good and then became bad. Because in the later seasons there was that one episode. The one where the guy... Like there's, you know, that VR device where they fight. There's like a fighting game. One guy chooses your typical fighter guy and the other one chooses the typical fighter girl. And then, you know, they get excited with each other. And they start, you know, boinking each other in a different way in a fighting game. And I remember the only thing I could think about was like, okay, let me get this straight. In the future, people are gonna have like VR devices that connect directly with sensation in your brain. Cool, sci-fi, whatever. I mean, it doesn't feel like a Black Mirror show, you know? It goes too far with the sci-fi aspect. It's not that dystopian, more likely, but okay, whatever. But here's the thing that really got me, and I found really stupidly funny. There's a fighting game where the developers of the game already had the characters naked under their clothes, and they could remove their clothes, you know? I know it's not like games like back in the day, you know, games could afford to do that. They couldn't afford to have a body under and a piece of armor, whatever. You know, that's how games are made with a 3D model. Because if you open an old model, you'll see the difference of quality between old models back then and the ones nowadays. But wait, am I getting anything? Oh, I did get some more, okay. Another 10 or plus. But here's the thing I don't understand about that episode. I mean, nowadays, of course, models, you know, like if you open Mortal Kombat, yeah, you know, the boys and girls have bits underneath them, but they don't have, like, you know, they don't have sexual bits. It's just like a Barbie doll. Like you're not gonna model the entire thing. And even if you do, you know, the texture isn't gonna have details. On average, like the asset naked 3D models, they don't have details like that. You need to specifically buy them. But okay, whatever. So you're gonna tell me in the future there's a 3D, not 3D, but you know, like a fighting game developer that essentially they bought the assets or whatever for the character, the base model, and they left the bits and pieces inside it. Like, you know, is it like Dead or Alive back in the day? Remember back in the day, Dead or Alive came out and like every single kid was like, whoa! Wow! Mom, it's a game! It's a game, mother! Can I buy it? What kind of game is it? It's a game, it's a fighting game, trust me. Trust me, mother, it's a fighting game. It's a fighting game. But that's what I find so funny. All the bits and pieces were already there. And then the game allows you to bonk each other, you know? I know most likely there aren't like real animation, it's based upon what your character is doing. You know, like if the game engine is advanced enough, you can do that, kind of like VR things. You know, when you move around your hand, it's not animation based, it's just like where the point is going. Yeah, that's how it's gonna work, I totally understand that. By the way, I don't know if I have enough Travoltas, but I don't think that's what I found really funny. What I found really funny is that, you know, like the thing goes in and the thing comes out and you can feel it. Like, that's a fighting game. Why would a fighting game be able to send signals to your penis and emulate the feeling of a vagina in it? Like, I don't understand that part. Why is there a mainstream game which most likely even children can play and it's like, hey, you can do this? I know it's a British TV show. I don't know if it's still British, by the way, back then. I know it's a British TV show, but I feel like, you know what, you know, license to play that game, so if it has adult content, it's fine. That's what really got me. That's the point where I was like, oh man, this TV show let itself really go badly. It's, you know, it's out there at this point. Also, I like how the commentary the TV show was trying to make. Love is love, no matter what. And you know, some people are attracted to brains. You know, it doesn't matter what gender you are, love is love. And I'm like, you guys do realize you have the wrong message here, right? The guy cheated on his partner with his friend because his friend became a hot woman. That is the wrong message to take out of that, man. Like, you know, you guys know what the right message is. Listen, not all messages need to be made, okay? I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean, like, I don't mean that in a representative way. I mean, like the message itself was completely bullshit. Especially when you cheat on your spouse. I don't know, I don't remember if that was the wife or the person that the guy was cheating on was the wife or the girlfriend. But like, is that okay? Because your friend, your guy friend, got a hot body, a lady's hot body suddenly, yeah, just leave your wife. I get to fuck my friend, I leave your wife. God, what a stupid TV show it became. A lot of the episodes in Black Mirror later on became so bad. I don't remember if Season 2 got bad, you know, usually the joke is Season 2 starts getting bad. But for me it started getting bad when there was that episode about that kid. What was it? Not the boy kid that, you know, like, was just... Like, the twist was like, wow, that is so dark. It wasn't that one. It was the one where the little girl was running away from home? Because she didn't want her life to be controlled, and then there was like the entire mother angle. That one was pretty bad. Like, I don't understand the purpose of the show, and especially the way it ended. I was like, what are you trying to mean? Like, you shouldn't run away from home if home is abusive? Or there is no happy ending? I picked up some escargot. I picked up some escargot. I saw something. Never mind, I don't know where it is. Oh. Excuse me. How much do I have? 77. Hey, at least I don't need to reset the area every time for the cave, because I think the cave doesn't reset properly. Okay, look at it. Where's the pilot? Did Get just book it? I was like, oh shit, Warframes. I'm out of here. They don't pay me enough for this shit. How long have I been farming? About an hour. But anyways, my point was in that show. Oh my god, that was such a bullshit thing. I mean, what I really got offended by, honestly, was the idea that this game that is publicly available allows you to bonk your friends. I like to imagine that is like the secret hidden rule of the game. You can, you know, do that. That's why it's so popular. It's just that nobody, you know, says it to anybody else. Because, you know, if it came out, like, everybody would know about it, and the developers immediately patch it not to get it banned in, like, 95 different countries. Do you think the UK government wouldn't sue them? With the way things currently are? Oi, do you have a license to show some genitals in your game? Oh, you pay a lot of taxes, but you can see some genitals. You haven't need a license for that. See, they died with their license in their hands. Ah, you guys spawned this time. Also, yeah, I'm doing this because I also need the fish parts. I'm trying to get as many things as possible at the same time instead of going one by one like an idiot and doing it. But yeah, that's what I feel about Black Mirror. I don't know why I talked about Black Mirror. I guess that's how stupid I thought that episode was. You know, like because with Black Mirror you expect something darker. Like the guy starts having sex with his friend. But like the female character looks a lot like his wife, you know? Something like that. You'd expect it to go in that angle. Instead it's like, no! Guy just became a hot woman and that's it. I know they're trying to put a message out there, but the message honestly failed as soon as there's any cheating involved, and the writers don't know how games are made. They failed that test already. A game that lets you bonk each other in more ways than one. Because you don't know what the implications are, right? I'm gonna assume the game has like a, you know, logout function immediately. Right? It has a logout function. Like, you know, if you lose, you can log out immediately. You don't take weird bets. You don't make a Nord character in Skyrim and are like... Skyrim belongs to a Nord, but you belong to me. No, I fell to my archwing, man. Did I get enough Travoltas? No, I'm trying to read here, man. I'm picking up Travoltas randomly. I literally don't see picking them up. Okay, it should be enough. Let's go. Would I bonk my friend if he became a woman? In the game or in real life? There's a huge difference, and B, am I already in a relationship? If I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna cheat on my wife to bonk my friend in a video game. I do not feel about that, honestly. I mean, call me old school. Also, it's emotional cheating. Also, the wife was very open-minded. She was like, I want to watch my husband bonk his friend once a week. But the thing is, you know, like once a week, so those guys are gonna be fucking each other like rabbits 24 hours just that one day. Do you think the guy gets a good night's sleep the day before and he just goes at it for the entire day? I like to imagine the wife goes out one day to a Costco's to buy food or something. She comes back and she she leaves early in the morning at 7. You know, she goes to the gym, she goes and buys stuff from Costco, she does her daily stuff, she meets with friends, she comes at like 7 in the evening. And she's like, honey, pasta tonight. She looks over the husband. He's still fucking his best friend. She was so open-minded. Oh god, that poor woman has to watch her husband. God, what happened to Black Mirror, honestly? That episode was so bad. All I know is that a bunch of Redditors out there were like, wow, wow, I wish I could do that. And I'm like, you wish you could cheat on your wife?
Now,
with your friend? You don't understand, this is cultural. What do you mean it's cultural? It's a cultural zeitgeist. Because, why? Why is it a cultural zeitgeist, man? Come and spit in my butthole and explain. You don't understand it's a cultural zeitgeist, is it? I too wish I could fuck my best friend in the ass once a week in the body of a woman in a VR game while my wife lets me do it. I'm like, then why are you married, man? Just divorce your wife, give her a chance to find happiness. I mean, honestly, it was so pathetic. The wife was so... Was it the wife or girlfriend? I don't remember. It was so pathetic. Just imagining her getting cucked and she's okay with that because she doesn't want to lose her husband. That was so pathetic. I mean, you know, that's what you expect Black Mirror to go into that angle, not into the sexy angle. It doesn't feel like a sexy show, you know, unless, I don't know, you get a pig involved, I guess. I like how the first episode of Black Mirror was just the pig thing. It was like such a shock value first episode. And then the second, I think it was, I don't remember which one it was, but then there was the one with the kids in that mythical tower thing, you know, and the ads, and then his girlfriend ends up doing certain kind of content because there's no type of freedom she can find, and the guy becomes a hypocrite. You know, a dark show like that, that's what you expect. You don't expect them to be like, yay! Happy times! You get to fuck your friend. Oh my god, man! It was so out of place with the rest of the universe! The happy episodes in Black Mirror, or the quote-unquote good ones, are honestly overrated. I don't think people understand what good means. I think they're just self-projecting what they wish they could do with their spouses. Man, those people need help, honestly. What was I do? Craft? You? You? Oh my god, I also need toroids? Vega toroids. Rattle guts. Rattle her guts. I barely met her guts. I need more dendrite bastoma. Oh, basturma. Hold on. No. Fasting for tonight? Yeah, I'm done for tonight.
Ready to claim, operator.
In all void cascades, I couldn't test out Valkyr's full build today. Sorry, my bad. I had a chance at the start, but I was waiting something on my phone. And literally, as soon as I selected keep on going with my thing, suddenly the phone was like, hey, the person you're waiting for just came. People always do that. They ruin my day without their consent. Why do you keep on ruining my day for free content?
I wasn't old. Till next time.
What do you need? Specify the target and I'll sell you the tool.
I need Tomb Finger. I need Rattle Guts. What else from here do I need? I'm using a Leica frame. Yeah, Leica frame also helps me out a lot, so I know what I need. Without this will be a nightmare. I can't even imagine doing any of this. Vox Solaris the hand. You see, if it has some Egyptian detail on it, I think this would be actually cool. Okay, never mind, the physics actually suck on it.
Keep your boots tight and... if it's not someone living in my ear, it's someone standing in my way. Will I ever have peace?
Sparky, right. We're all here. Let's get started.
Ready to dance on some faces? Oi, see anything you fancy?
You? Lega?
You've got a deal.
And then everything else is at Quills. Yeah, everything else is at the Quills.
Don't get too comfy now.
Oh hey, I think the Austrians have an Egyptian armor, right?
Eidolon Seared Swang intercepted at... These will assist.
You. You know, maybe this is actually better because you do want to go headshots eventually. Okay, so what am I looking for? Shawshank Redemption? Oh, I crafted this. Okay, why is it showing me like I need to recraft them? Oh no, did I recraft just a bunch of stuff?
Was it ever thus? Ah, the history you will have.
Don't tell me I just started crafting a bunch of things that I didn't need to. Fuck you, Aleka Frame. Why are you showing me the things I already did? Wow, Aleka Frame, you suck. Never mind, never mind. Yeah, one owned already. You son of a bitch, Aleka Frame. Yeah, I already have you as well, okay. Okay, I'm closer than I thought. Oh my god, okay. Okay. Anyways, G2G on that note, 99 sit tight peeps. I'm Ati, take care of you, bye bye, stay safe, and don't let one kiss you. I'm Ati, bye.